What's up guys, hope you are doing great and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are going to review the 6 potential challengers for John Cena at WrestleMania 40. So without wasting time, let's get started. But before going into the video, make sure to hit the subscribe button and like the video. Based on the dominant fashion in which Solo Sikoa defeated John Cena at Crown Jewel 2023 and Paul Heyman's promo addressing it on Friday's SmackDown, it would make the most sense for Cena to rekindle with his rivalry with Solo Sikoa upon his inevitable return. John Cena and Solo Sikoa teased crossing paths as soon as John Cena resurfaced on SmackDown in early September. Although he and LA Knight were able to beat the Bloodline in a tag team match at Fastlane, the 16-time world champion wasn't able to repeat the feat when they went one-on-one at Crown Jewel. It was an effective way of putting Sikoa over as the next big thing while also teasing retirement for John Cena. Of course, no one should believe for a single second that John Cena is legitimately done. And when Cena comes back, he has a ready-made story with Solo Sikoa potentially at WrestleMania 40. It isn't imperative WWE revisit this rivalry, but it would be a bizarre for John Cena to not want revenge for multi-generation star attempting to put him out to pasture. NXT's Braun Breaker finds himself in a holding pattern at the moment while he awaits his overdue call-up to the main roster. Since dropping the NXT Championship to Carmelo Hayes back in April, he has racked up several losses but has also made great strides in the heel role. That includes his confrontation with Cena from the highly touted October 10th edition of NXT that went head-to-head with AEW Dynamite. Cena gave Breaker a pep talk of sorts and attempted to hit him with an attitude adjustment, but to no avail. There was no payoff later on the episode when Breaker battled Hayes with Cena in his corner, leading fans to wonder whether it was designed to plant seeds for a future match between the two. Although Breaker isn't a Raw or SmackDown superstar quite yet, nothing is stopping WWE from bringing him up in time for WrestleMania 40. If so, Cena would be fighting first obstacle for him to overcome and prove himself against Breaker. Breaker would make an impressive impact by targeting the former franchise player from the get-go. Gunther has steamrolled to the SmackDown and Raw roster during his 500-plus day reign as Intercontinental Champion, and there's no end in sight. If he craves true competition, he'd welcome a challenge from a fresh opponent such as John Cena, someone he has yet to interact with in any capacity. What would make a matchup between the two even more interesting is how the Intercontinental Championship is one of WWE's only major titles Cena has yet to win. In fact, not winning it has prevented him from being recognized as a Triple Crown or Grand Slam champion. The company has never incorporated that into a storyline, but it isn't too late to do just that. All signs to Gunther having some sort of marquee match at Mania next April, though it's unknown whether he'll still be in prestigious prize by then or focusing on bigger and better things. If his historic run isn't over by then, Cena would be an exciting adversary for him at the show of shows. Of course, Cena winning wouldn't be ideal, but the idea of one more title run for him, no matter how brief, could be intriguing, not to mention that Gunther benefits simply from sharing the ring with him. Amazingly, a former feud has eluded John Cena and Finn Balor for the past 7 years, and WrestleMania would be an appropriate time for them to finally face off. That isn't to say they haven't had their fair share of interactions, however. The first and only single match in 2018 saw Cena emerge victorious, though Cena did lose to Finn Balor in a fatal 4-way January 2019 episode of Raw before putting him over in a promo afterward. In July 2021, Balor was slated to face Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship at SummerSlam, but Cena swooped in before Balor could sign the contract and stole his spot on the show. Balor got his opportunity the following month at Extreme Rules, but his issue with Cena was never resolved. By WrestleMania 40, a majority of fans would have forgotten about that, but everyone in Judgment Day would be a fresh face for John Cena to work with. It would give them a top name to be paired up during Mania season, and Cena vs Balor sells itself from an in-ring standpoint. Balor's WrestleMania opponents include Seth Rollins, Miz, Bobby Lashley and Edge, so adding Cena to that illustrious list would be a nice feather in his cap if nothing else. Logan Paul made it quite clear on his Impulsive podcast last November that his ultimate match in WWE would be against John Cena, and WrestleMania 39 was his desired date for it. Obviously, the company went in different directions with both men instead, but the door is surely still open for that contest to come to fruition eventually. WrestleMania would be the perfect place to host such an attraction. The social media megastar capturing the US Championship at Crown Jewel raised the stakes considering everything Cena did to raise the prestige of that star-spangled prize at two pivotal points in his career. To an extent, it will be basically a repeat of what Cena did at Mania this year with Austin Theory, but this has the potential to be a much bigger match given the star power involved. If anyone can bring the best out of elder statesman Cena, it's that exceptionally athletic and easily digestible Logan Paul. That's a wrap on the video. Which wrestler do you want John Cena to face at WrestleMania 40? Let me know in comments. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you are new. I'll see you guys into the next video. Until then, take care and peace.